Hey everybody, Jessica Gray here. So today we're in Romans 11. Paul is our author of Romans. Romans is a really great book. It's probably one of my favorites. And today we pick up where we learn just about how God really had mercy on Israel. Paul is just kind of talking about at this time, there were still a lot of Jews who did not believe that Jesus was the Messiah, that he had come, that he had died, been resurrected within 3 days. They have been looking for this Messiah for thousands of years. And sadly, there were still some who their hearts were hardened. Paul talks about this in Romans. Paul at one time was one of these people, but then because God transformed his life, he did some really amazing things in Paul's life, and because of that, we get to be the hearers of Paul's words. But in chapter 11, he's just kind of reminding the Gentiles as well. Like God chose the people of Israel, the Jewish people are his people, but he's also offering this gift to you. I even love in verse 5, it says, "It is the same today for a few of the people of Israel." We've had a reference to a prophecy that Elijah said, but it says, "It is the same today for a few of the people of Israel have remained faithful because of God's grace, his undeserved kindness in choosing them. And since it is through God's kindness that it is not by their good works. For in that case, God's grace would not be really what it is, free and undeserved." And I think one of the things that we can take away just from these scriptures right here, God's grace is free. And it's free to you, it's free to me, and I can tell you it is very undeserved. Paul, we know his story. He was a murderer. He didn't like the Jewish. He didn't like the Gentiles. And it came free to him. God's grace became free to him, and it was very undeserved. And it even goes on to tell us that their hearts were hardened, but we do hope that one day that their eyes will be opened, the scales will be lifted. And then Paul even just kind of says to the Gentiles, like, hey, don't be prideful in what you know, the knowledge that you know about God, because we can't forget the Jewish people were God's chosen people. God loves Israel so much, and I know he wanted them to believe, but because their hearts were hardened, they chose to be stubborn and to not believe. But I just think as you go throughout your day, just remember these words, especially in the verses that I just read. Let's just look at it again. It says, God's grace would not be what it really is. It's free and undeserved. And your works, nothing you can do is going to get you that grace. It is a very undeserved gift from God. And I am so forever thankful for that gift. So I hope you have a great day. Read Romans 11, some really great stuff in here, and I'll see y'all next time.